This video is about division. Can you tell me what is division in math? Actually, division is splitting into equal parts or groups. That is, division means the process of making group. Here is the ideal representation of division. We divide dividend by the divisor and we get quotient and sometimes we get remainder. Here divisor means a member of a group and quotient means number of groups and dividend means total members and remainder means look. It represents the units left over that can be evenly divided into quotient. However, so let us take an example. This is a division bar. So how to divide this 8 by 2? This is a division sign, right? Also you can use this sign, right? So here 2 is a divisor and 8 is a dividend. We need to divide this 8 by 2. So 2 goes into 8 how many times? So you need multiplication table of 2. So 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, just add 2 with these 2, 4. Then 2 times 3, just add 2 with this 4, 6. Then 2 times 4, that gives us just add 2, 8. So here we are getting 8 and here we have 8. So 2 goes into 8 4 times. So write 4 here and then multiply these two number. 4 times 2, 4 times 2, 8. Now you have to subtract. So you are getting 0. So look, divisions means the process of making groups. So here this 4 is a quotient, that is you can make 4 groups and each group will have 2 members and total you have 8 members. So let us represent this. So you look, you have 8 friends, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 friends. This divisor means you have to make a group whose member will be 2. So one group you can make, 2 group, 3 group, 4 group, right? So you can make totally 4 groups if you have 8 members. So let us take another example so that you can have confidence. So how to divide this 2-digit dividend by this single digit divisor? Look, 2 goes into 2 how many times? Just you have to consider, you have to go digit by digit. 2 go into 2 1 times, write 1 here, then multiply these two number, quotient and divisor. 1 times 2, 2. Now subtract, you are getting 0. So now your task is to bring down the second number. So this 0 don't have any value. 2 goes into 4 how many times? 2 goes into 4 how many times? So 2 times. 2 times 2, 4. So write 2. 2 times 2, 4. Now subtract 0. So you can, your answer is 12, right? And this you can make 12 groups and each group will have 2 members. Okay, let us take another example. How to divide this 13 by 2? Look, 2 goes into 1 how many times? 0 times, because this 1 is less than 2. 0 times 2, 0. If you subtract, then 1 will come here. Now bring down the second digit, 13. 2 goes into 13 how many times? So let us expand the multiplication table of 2. 2 times 5, that gives us 10. Just add 2 with this 8. Then 2 times 6, that gives us 12. right? Then 2 times 7, that gives us just add to 14. 14, right? So 14 is more than 13, so we have to stop here. 2 goes into 13 6 times, write 6 here. So 6 times 2, 12. If you subtract, then you are getting 1. So here 1 is the remainder and 6 is the quotient and 2 is the divisor. So our result is 6 remainder 1, right? This is our result. You can also delete this 0. So here now check dividend equal to divisor times quotient, QU quotient plus remainder. So here dividend is 13, divisor is 2, quotient is 6 plus remainder is 1. So look, 2 times 6, 12 plus 1, that is 13. So this is our right answer. Okay. So now let me introduce you with long division. How can you proceed with long division? Long division, what do you mean by long division? Long division is a process of dividing large number into parts. So let us take a long number. Let us divide this number by 3. How to do that? 3 goes into these 3 how many times? Okay, we need multiplication table, right? So 3 times 1, that gives us 3. 3 times 2, that gives, just add 3 here, right? 6, right? We need to target this. 3 goes into 3 how many times? 1 times, write 1. Then 1 times 3, 3, 0. Bring down these 3. So now you have 3. 3 goes into 3 how many times? 1 times. So write 1 here. 1 times 3, 3. Now subtract, you are getting 0. Now bring down these 3. 3 goes into 3 how many times? 1 times. 1 times 3, 3. Subtract 0. Bring down these 3. 3 goes into 3 how many times? 1 times. 1 times 3, 3. If you subtract, then you are getting 0. So this is the long division, right? I think this will help you to divide long number. So here I have how to divide this. 3 to the power 8, 3 to the power 5. That is dividing exponents, right? You can also write this problem like this, right? You can write this way or this way. Look, here base is 3, right? In this case, our base is 3. Just subtract the power of 3. 8 minus 5. 8 minus 5. So we are getting here 3 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 means we have 3, 3, 3, right? So 3 times 3, 9 times 3, that is 27 is the answer. Okay. Now I will teach you dividing decimal. So how to divide 65 decimal point 5 divided by 0.5, that is dividing decimal. So you can express this problem like this. 5. You can write here 0. Okay. To divide a decimal number by another decimal number, look, you have to move decimal point in such a way that you get a whole number in the divisor. So if you move one digit to the right, then what will happen? You will get this 5, right? So since you are moving one digit to the right in the divisor, you have to apply the same thing to the dividend. That is, you have to also move one decimal point one digit to the right. So you are getting this number. Now look, 5 goes into 6 how many times? 5 times 1 equal to 5. 5 times 2, just add 5, 10, right? That is 5 goes into 6 how many times? That is 1 times. So write 1. 1 times 5, 5. Subtract 1. Bring down the second digit, 15. Look, 5 goes into 15 how many times? If you expand this, then you are getting here 15. Look, 5 goes into 15 how many times? 3 times. So write 3 here. 3 times 5, 15. If you subtract, then we are getting 0. So bring down this last 5 here. 5 goes into this 0, don't have any value. 5 goes into 5, 1 times. So 1 times 5, that gives us 0. So this is the result, right? Now let me show you the division process of fraction. So how to divide this fraction by this fraction? We are going to divide two fractions. So in this case, you have to follow keep, change and flip method. Keep the first fraction, then change the division sign to multiplication sign, then flip the second fraction, that is 4 by 1. Just you have to change the position of numerator and denominator. Now you need to multiply top to top and bottom to bottom, right? So 4, 2. So now you have to cancel the common factor. You can write 4 as 2 times 2, then 4. This 2 these to cancel each other. So we are getting here 2 over 1, right? 2 over 1, that is 2. This is the answer. So these are the basic introduction of division. Thank you for viewing this video. Be well.